Deuce is a wild special edition daily hustle here with the All-Star Game about to kick off. Coming at you live from Hood River, Oregon. That's right. Biscuit is up in a ski camp, so I've been down here playing pickleball all week, hitting trail runs, nature hikes, waterfalls, all of it. Just a really, really cool place. The one thing is right outside of here, they have the world's best, arguably, kiteboarding, windsurfing, wing foiling, all of it. So I do know that when I go for the first time, like everything else I do, I'll basically become obsessed. So been trying to hold off and on that as I chase my pickleball obsession at this point. But if you have never been up to Hood River, Oregon, I highly recommend it. So, all right, today's daily hustle, we're going to do some lead-ins to the All-Star Game. Just hit on a few topics that I wanted to get after, including last night's home run derby, which was fucking fantastic, and Cal Raleigh. Just salt of the earth, superstar in the making. It's funny because people say, Giuseppe Pepe Manuel always says this. He's like, it took me 30 years to become an overnight success. Now, of course, Giuseppe Pepe Manuel, No Filter Network and co-founder, but that's the truth. Because if you go back and you look at Cal Raleigh and you look at his journey, this was not an overnight success. This has been a long time in the making. He certainly has flashed some potential. But regardless, each and every single day, as you guys know this, we got to come on here. Properly salute our boys. Will the Thrill, not with us today. He is traveling, vacationing. Miguelito English we speak here. Miguelito Sandiaguito not with us as well. But as you guys know, we like to properly salute our boys and each and every one of you. Yes, 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 yes. When we're juiceful, we're useful, and when we're juiceless, we are fucking useless. Okay, today's daily hustles. Take me a couple days to write this one. Made some edits, did some things to it. Want to make sure, I'll say I was on the right side. I don't think there's a right side of this. But it's definitely something to ponder and think about. And I think we all have the right to have our subjective opinion on the matter. So, on that note, here we go. The title, Are You Not Entertained? Daily Hustle quote of the day. Are you not entertained? Daily Hustle translation. Jacob Misiorowski is a 100-mile-per-hour flame-throwing rookie who pitches for Milwaukee Brewers. He pitched in only 5 games in his career, but has taken the league by storm with his electric arm, filthy arsenal, and endearing personality. Yet, when The Miz, as they call him, was recently named to the MLB All-Star Team, there was instant pushback from several players around the league, including the Phillies' Nick Castellanos, who suggested the All-Star Game is turning into the Savannah Bananas. As the former director of chaos for the Savannah Bananas, my first thought was, good. Baseball could certainly use a little bit more banana ball entertainment in their all-star programming. So, what is the big deal? Well, the answer to that question is actually pretty simple. Misiorowski hasn't fucking earned it. The Miz, who has been really good, but so has 2 of Castellanos' Phillies teammates who have routinely put up similar numbers year in and year out with a way bigger body of work, which prompted Castellanos and Trey Turner, another Phillies teammate, to unload on MLB for the selection. Historically, the All-Star Game has been a badge of honor for those who are not only having a great season, but it's a way to pay tribute to those who have put together a consistent body of excellence throughout their career. The Giants' Tyler Rogers, for instance, another All-Star stud, just so happens to be that exact dude. Look, I do agree with Castellanos and Turner. At this point, The Miz is still a bit of a Savannah Bananas novelty act. Highly entertaining, yet volatile and unproven, with the ability to gloriously bring people to their feet at any point. The difference is that as a baseball fan whose sole purpose of watching the sport is to be entertained, as far as whether or not The Miz truly earned his All-Star stripes, I don't give a fuck. Other players may not like it, but MLB is in the entertainment industry. And no matter what happens during the game on Tuesday, so during the game in about an hour from now, when the giant 6'7" droopy kid from Blue Springs, Missouri, takes the mound and starts chucking triple-digit fireballs, we can all pause and reflect upon the infamous question: are we not entertained? EB. Okay, I thought long and hard about this, and this is why I had to pivot with the Daily Hustle, because originally I was with Castellanos and Trey Turner, and as you can tell from the tone of the email, a lot of me does feel that way. But I want you guys to understand that, yeah, sure, you do have to earn your stripes. I've been a player before. I've came very close to making multiple All-Star games throughout the course of my career. I, in some ways, was kind of like Tyler Rogers. I was on the outside looking in, and you could say there's that player mentality, a baseball insider who would just scoff at the idea that Mizrahi would be selected after just 5 games. But here I am now, well removed from the game and from my playing days, and I look at it as what it is, the All-Star Game. It's a fucking celebration of entertainment, and that's it. The game doesn't mean shit. There is no great benefit for either one of these teams to go ahead and win in any capacity. The whole idea of this time it counts, and they ran with that for a while, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all, because you had guys out there knowing that they potentially could be representing the American League or National League in the World Series. The argument against that was that you had too many moving parts. You wouldn't want to throw it up guys' arm. I get it, but if you just slate one inning, you get through 9 pitchers, I don't think anyone in the All-Star game should go 2 innings. I just don't. There's no point for that. Throw 1 fucking inning. That's a bullpen session. Even if you threw on Sunday, go out there, throw 1 inning. That's it. Max 20 pitches and move on. If I'm the Players Association, that's exactly what I would do. And as far as the All-Star selections with the bats, like, you can't convince me that one guy has that much of a better shot of getting a knock than the next guy. So each guy get the starters 2 at bats. They come out of the game. It's very easy. It's one by one. We get to showcase all these guys, and I still believe it should count. It should be the ultimate deterrent of who gets home field advantage. But anyway, back to Cal Raleigh for a second, because I think every now and again in sports, and specifically in this case, the game of baseball, there's something that happens that transcends the game. Last night, with Todd Raleigh, Cal's father, throwing batting practice to him during the home run derby contest, and then Todd Jr., who is Cal's 15-year-old little brother, behind the dish catching, that was one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Now, go ahead and top that off with the fact that Cal Raleigh not only won the home run derby, but it was his little brother who was back there chirping at him and his dad the entire time. Come on, guys, we got this. Let's go. It just makes my heart melt as a father who has spent endless hours in the front yard throwing batting practice to my kid. I couldn't imagine what that moment would be like. And then to have him win it, wait, what? Certainly, I think a spiritual moment in a lot of ways. And just something that provides a motivation, a slow down, wow, everything's right with the world in a world of chaos and whatever. It's just awesome. There's no other way to put that. Now, Cal Raleigh's journey, you have to understand, he's from North Carolina. And the father, by the way, he played, I think it was at Western Carolina, ended up coaching baseball. So this is a son of a lifelong baseball guy, a college coach and whatnot. And then he ended up going to Florida State, signed a third-round pick, but it's been struggles for this guy. He got called up to the big leagues, didn't do great right away, and it wasn't really until last year where he had this breakout performance, especially from a defensive perspective, where he won the Platinum Glove. Like Cal Raleigh, we knew he had pop. We knew he had the ability to hit homers, switch hitter, incredible power. Not a great hitter would be the knock on him. But the fact that he did and is still doing what he does with the glove behind home plate and the way he commands that Mariners pitching staff, it's fucking next level. This is not just a home run hitter, 38 pumps at the break, but this is arguably one of the very best players in baseball, top five. At this point, the way he's getting on the base, the way he's slugging, and the way he's catching, I don't think we can look past Cal Raleigh as being one of the best players. Not only now, he's 28 years old. So he potentially could do this for another 7+ years going forward, and real fun to watch. Okay, let's get to the All-Star Game festivities. What to know, starting lineups, and everything else. Here is the lineup for the National League. Shohei Ohtani, who's going to be the DH. You got Ronald Acuna Jr., the local kid. I say local kid, but obviously in the lineup playing in Atlanta, the site of the All-Star Game, on 7/15 too, which is pretty cool to have this game on 7/15. Obviously, it was the 715th homer, infamous homer of Hank Aaron in Atlanta, with the fans running onto the field, an iconic moment in baseball history. And so here we are on 7/15, celebrating Hank Aaron, celebrating the city of Atlanta, and celebrating our pastime. Ketel Marte, the Diamondbacks' second baseman, is be hitting third, Freddie Freeman fourth, Manny Machado fifth, Will Smith, the Dodgers catcher. I've been telling Biscuit lately, you got to watch this guy. He's fucking incredible. As a hitter. He's a good defender too, but he is a legit right-handed hitter. Kyle Tucker of the Cubs hitting seventh, playing right field. Francisco Lindor, who was just on the TV behind us, playing shortstop, hitting eighth. And then Pete Crow Armstrong. How's this for your number 9 guy? This is someone who's on pace for a 40-40 season. And then the starting pitcher tonight, Paul Skeens, the first pitcher in the history of Major League Baseball to start an All-Star Game in his first 2 seasons. In the American League, it's Gleyber Torres, the Tigers' second baseman. Good for him, having a great year with the Tigres in his first year there. Riley Green, so Tiger to start off the American League lineup, playing left field. Aaron Judge, of course, hitting third, playing right field. Cal Raleigh, the cleanup batter, who will be doing the catching. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hitting fifth. Ryan O'Hearn, the Orioles' designated hitter, having a great year, hitting sixth. Junior Caminero of the Rays, he put on a show last night at the Home Run Derby as well. Really smooth swing. I haven't watched a ton of him until I saw him swing yesterday. It's fucking legit. Javi Baez. How about this? 3 Tigers, 33% of the American League lineup belongs to Detroit. He's playing center field. Talk about a guy that's reinvented himself. I mean, several times I thought this guy's career is done. It's just kind of seen enough of him. The act was tired. And he keeps resurfacing. You know why? This guy fucking loves baseball. And he's resilient, too. He's done some stupid shit on a baseball field, and he's backed it up with fucking brilliance. And then the 9th hitter, really, really awesome to see this. Jacob Wilson, the son of Jack Wilson, the former Pirates shortstop. I played Jack a little bit in Seattle at the end of my career. He's going to be starting, though. Jacob is his son at shortstop for the A's, the best contact hitter in all of baseball, at least up there with Luis Ariz. And then Terrence Skubal, the Tigers. So there's 4 guys. If you count Skubal, wow. Incredible. You're going to have 4 Detroit Tigers on the field at the same time. Note here says Jose Ramirez was elected as the AL starting third baseman but opted out of the game, and that's how Junior Caminero got in there. Okay, the managers. Dave Roberts will be the defending World Series champion, of course, and Aaron Boone, the defending American League champion with the Yankees. And that will be that. The one thing to note here, and this is the last thing, and then we'll move on. I got a pickleball match here at 5 o'clock West Coast time. So yesterday during the home run derby, I was playing pickleball, and I had the derby on right there on the court, like shamelessly with the iPad. And it was O'Neal Cruz who we had picked to win the home run derby, Giuseppe Pepe Manuel and I. So I watched all of O'Neal Cruz's round just when I paid extra special attention. But it will be fun to watch this game and pickle at the same time. Okay, MLB's automated ball and strike ABS system is going to be active for the All-Star Game. So essentially, we have some variation of RoboUp for the first time in the history of Major League Baseball, excluding spring training. So if I get this correct, each team has 2 challenges. The catcher can challenge, the batter can challenge, the pitcher can challenge, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Should it just be the manager? Why are you going to leave it up to the catcher, the pitcher, or the batter? Because if you're the manager and you know he missed it, you have someone in your ear tell you right away, and then boom, you challenge. So they will retain their challenges if they're correct. If they're not correct, they lose the challenge. I know the batter does this. I think the pitcher does this. It's a little tap on the head. The one thing I would say with all this, and we're going back almost 10 years now, 9 years ago, I did the experiment with the San Rafael Pacifics. And 9 years ago, the RoboUp didn't miss one fucking call. And so here we are 9 years later, and we finally get to see some variation of RoboUp during a big league game. Yeah, it is the All-Star Game. But when you look at this, wouldn't any logical person think to themselves, if we can get every call right, why won't we just do that? Why do we have to complicate things with challenges? And you get 2, and only these 3 people can challenge it. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? Just get every call right, and it's not even an issue. I don't need the bullshit game within the game. The All-Star Game is going to be entertaining enough. I don't need to see a dude get rung up where maybe a just quarter little thing of that ball is hitting the white line, and then he challenges and it goes back and forth, and I don't need that. No. If it hits the fucking white line at all, it's a strike, and he's out, and that's it. So I get what Major League Baseball and the Players Association are trying to do. This is somewhat of what they've agreed upon with the challenges and everything else. The only people who could possibly complain are the Cal Raleighs of the world, because eventually it will eliminate pitch framing. And there's a lot of catchers that work really, really fucking hard on the pitch framing. But I will tell you, as a baseball coach and one at the youth level, I don't really give a shit. I'm not interested in my catchers stealing strikes. What I'm interested in are my catchers catching the fucking ball. It's gotten to the point where so many of these guys are trying so hard to present the baseball to the umpire that they forget how to fucking catch it. So if you are a catcher, remember this. Just catch the ball first, and then we can worry about the presentation now as they seamlessly move up. So anyway, everyone enjoy the All-Star Game. I'm going to try to get back on here tomorrow with the DH and regularly scheduled stuff happening all next week when I am back in Lake Tahoe. But this should be a good one. And, yeah, that's about it. Everyone have a fantastic day. See ya!